What's up, guys? So you've come to the right place if you're looking to end the problem of not having enough leads and then end the problem of not being able to convert those leads. Now, the reason why I say that is because we have two really awesome softwares and some really cool bonuses that you're going to be getting once you get the softwares. And I'll go over what those are in just a second. But first, I just want you to take a second and start thinking of all the people who you've actually been calling every single week to close on website sales or SEO sales and stuff like that. Close them on websites or SEO and stuff. And if that number isn't adding up to about 100 people a day, then you need something to really boost the amount of people you call. Now, maybe you're calling 150 people a day and that's each one of your salespeople, and that's awesome. I'm also going to be giving you a software to help you follow up with all of them. Now, real quick, here's what it is. You're going to get two softwares, and what that is the Ultimate Scraper Pro. That's going to let you go ahead and get into 6 different websites, and I'll show you in a second how to use it, but it's going to actually let you go into 6 different websites and scan which people are actively looking for your services, if you're a web designer, a SEO person, a logo person, and stuff like that. And then you're also going to get the follow-up system, which I'll show you also, on how to keep track of everybody you've called and emailed and then follow up with them the next day. So here we go. Let's check it out. Okay, so here we go. I'm actually going to show you step by step what I do to open up the Ultimate Scraper Pro. So I have Windows 8, so that's all. If this looks weird to you, that's why. But I go ahead, I find the Ultimate Scraper Pro on my computer. This is something that's going to pop up, and when that pops up, you just press yes. And here we go. You're going to get your own username and password. I'm just going to go ahead and type mine in so we can get this started, though. Okay, so I type that in. Click log in. This is something that's going to be on your computer. You don't go to a website and you download the software. It's on your computer. Okay, so here we go. We have 6 different sites. I wish you could see it more, but that's fine. You have 6 different sites you can scrape from. It's Kijiji, Backpage, Craigslist, Elance, Odesk, and Freelancer. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and go to Craigslist. And the reason why I do that is because it has the most amount of people who are actively looking for websites and online marketing to be done for them. And a lot of different softwares will get you banned at least from Craigslist and from a lot of these different websites. But what we've done is, if you actually look ahead right here where it's green, that green box, it says it's proxy protected. And what that is, it's making you kind of invisible because it's got over 30,000 different proxies in this software. So you'll never get banned or anything from Craigslist or any of these websites. So let's jump right into it. What this is all the way on the top left, you can't see it fully just because my screen is kind of, I guess, whacked out. But all that is the location of all the different cities in the United States in Craigslist. So I'm going to go and click all because I want to get leads from everywhere in the United States. And if you want to only get it from, 1 or 2 cities, you can do that too. Then in category, I'm just going to go ahead and click on gigs and computer gigs. And this is all the same format as if you were to do it on Craigslist. So it's the same. Now on the filter, you can see you can scrape all, meaning emails and telephone numbers, or you can just take telephone numbers if you only want to get the contact info to call somebody. And you're always going to get the description and whatnot of the project. But so I'm just going to go ahead. I like to get both emails and everything. Let's just go ahead. I'm going to scrape the last 150 hours. Now, what that is if I only want people to, if I only want to get the freshest leads, let's say from maybe yesterday, the only people who just posted ads looking for a web designer or an SEO person within the last 24 hours, I could do that. I just go ahead and I don't mind. 150 hours is only a few days. It's not very long. So, and then my keyword would just be website. And just like on Google, all you do is hit start or search or whatever, and you just wait for it to pop up. Now, what's really cool about this is while that's going to go ahead and start extracting leads and everything, I'll show you it has a export ability. So you can go to the top over here and you'll see export. What that does is it lets you export to either Excel, Word, or CSV, which is like Excel. So you can send all these contacts to your salespeople so they can blast it out and call everybody and follow up with them. Now what you can also do is, let's say you want to follow up with either all of the people here. It's still going. It'll scrape a lot. But let's say I wanted to email a couple of these. I could select only a few that I'd like to just cherry pick an email, or I could just go ahead and select all and email everybody that the Ultimate Scraper Pro scrapes up. And then I'll go to this button over here that says reply at the top left. And when I do that, you want to make sure you use a Gmail. And the reason you want to use Gmail is just because Gmail lets you blast out a lot of emails, so you want to make sure you use that when you're replying to everybody. And then you type in your password. And then just like as if you were in an email in your Gmail, you just type in the subject line of what it is, free website or whatever your subject would be. And then here in the message body, all you would do is type in your message. So, your telephone number, your offer, whatnot. And then I'm not going to click start right now, but once you click the start button, what that does is it will blast out to everybody you sent a check mark out to. Now, what you may encounter is, because you can blast out to like 500 people, 300 people at one time. So if you checked off, let's say 500 people you want to send an email to, once you hit that start button, it'll look like it kind of freezes up for a good minute. And the reason why it does that is just because it's going through all those emails to send out. But then it'll unfreeze after about a minute and a half because it's just so many emails. And then you can go ahead and check your Gmail account, check in your sent box, and you can actually verify that everybody's been emailed. So it's pretty cool. Okay, now there we go. So it's still scraping up a bunch. Right now we're about 34 leads. And if I wanted to go ahead and just look at telephone numbers, I could do that. We've got a whole bunch of emails right here as well. You can see all there. You can follow up with everybody. So that's just a part of it. And this is the way to get the leads. And you can do this for over 5 other websites. There's 6 sites in total, remember. So you can do this for Elance, Odesk, any one of them. Now, one thing that we're going to show also, or what I'll show you, is the follow-up system. So let's say you went ahead, and here's our follow-up system right here. I'll pull it over a little bit. Oh, I almost forgot to show that. When you're on the scraper, right, and let's say I like this person who has a website development ad. They need someone to do that for them. Okay, so I click that. He has a telephone number, and I want to look at the ad they posted. So I just click right here, and it takes me exactly to what they posted, so I get all the information. This was posted 5 days ago. All right? So now what I'll do is, after I call this person, send them an email and everything, what I'll end up doing is going to my follow-up system, which is right here. Let me move it over for you guys so you can see it in the camera. Okay, so it's right up here. And then all I'll do is I'll press the little plus button, and I'll type in their info. So let's say, Bob Jones, telephone number, 757-2222, whatever. Okay, email, whatever their email is. And then I can just go ahead and type in everything that I would need to follow up with them. So a description of what we had on the call, a description of their project, what their budget would be. Maybe they have $500 to $1,000 budget. What their current website is if they have one and you want to work SEO. And then what's really good is right here on the top right, you can take a look at it. You can go ahead, you click on the little calendar button, and it'll go and search for when you want to schedule them. So let's say I want to schedule, Bob Jones to come in tomorrow, or for me to call them tomorrow. And then I just set what time, I want him to come, that I want to call him. Let's say, 8:30 in the morning or something like that. And then I would just go, press OK, and boom. There he is. Bob Jones would be all the way at the bottom. Now, it's got the ability to say today's follow-up, so you could say, all right, let me click there. Here are the people I have to call today that so I don't forget. It'll actually pop up and show you. And if you want to see all the follow-ups you have in your system, you just click on your all follow-ups, and it'll list it right there. So it's a really great product, and you can get both of these right now for a kick-ass deal. You get the Ultimate Scraper Pro, so you can get unlimited leads. You get the follow-up system, so you can constantly follow up with them. But what we're also going to do, just as a special bonus, we're going to throw it in there, we include a sales system, and it's absolutely free, but we're going to give you the scripts. We're going to give you all the email follow-up scripts that we use to convert these people, and you're actually going to get live sales calls that we've done, so you can actually see proof of it working in action. So check it out, guys. Go to the bottom of the page. Make sure you order. See you soon.